When it comes to a day off or a vacation, we all have a vision of what that perfect trip will be. Like resting on a remote beach or seeking out and catching that trophy fish. On a recent trip to the Everglades, Mother Nature threw me a curveball in the form of a tempest that included 30-mile-an-hour winds and 3-foot seas, conditions which my skiff was not designed for. To allow some time for the storm to pass, I decided to come up with a plan B that included several side trips to enjoy on my way down to the Everglades. First stop was at Fisheating Creek Wildlife Management Area. Fisheating Creek is located just outside of Palmdale on US 27. It offers oversized campsites that you can pitch a tent or hang your hammock in. Rental kayaks and canoes are available, and there is also a free boat rental. If the water levels are low, the best way to see this creek is in a canoe or a kayak. The creek and its surroundings are beautiful. In addition to the water activities, this area features many archaeological areas like Fort Center, which is the first known place where corn was harvested in the United States, dating back over 1,000 years. Beneath the creek, there is a healthy fish population, featuring catfish, panfish, and also largemouth bass. Next morning it was raining, so I packed up and headed over to LaBelle to have breakfast in the log cabin. This is an excellent place to eat, and the fellow diners and servers gave me some additional ideas on places to see in the area. First up was Spirit of the Wild Wildlife Management Area, located about 10 miles south of LaBelle on Highway 29. This is a place you come to see the rare Florida panther and the other abundant wildlife that makes South Florida their home. Next up is Lake Trafford, located just to the west of Immokalee. Start at Lake Trafford Marina, where you can view their extensive parrot collection, sign up for an airboat tour, or launch your boat at the nearby ramp. Once on the water, you can enjoy sightseeing, gator watching, or fishing. 10 miles south of Immokalee on Highway 29 is Oil Well Park, which commemorates the first successful oil field in the state of Florida. It was getting late, so I enjoyed a dinner of champions while I watched the sun set. The next day, I launched my boat to go to the Everglades for a several days camping trip. If you are landlocked, there are plenty of things to do in the area, starting with the Mississauga Indian Cultural Center, where you can gain a better understanding of this Indian nation, and then take an airboat ride out to a reconstructed Indian village. 2 miles to the west of the Mississauga Cultural Center is the start of the Everglades Loop Road Scenic Drive. Along this 24-mile drive, you will see plenty of native wildlife if you pay close attention. You might even run into one of the new invasive species, like this python. The foliage along the loop road is also inspiring, like these bromeliads growing in these trees. Be sure to stop at the tree snail hammock to see these rare creatures. Speaking of rare creatures, you can stop at the Skunk Ape Research Center, located a few miles west of the Monroe Station, where you'll exit the loop road. At Everglades City, you can stop by the Museum of the Everglades and find out how early settlers and Baron Collier shaped this part of the country. If you're lucky enough to be in Everglades City on the second week in February, you'll be able to enjoy the annual Seafood Festival that features music, arts and crafts, rides for the kids, and also lots of great food. Once I left the Everglades for my camping trip, I headed north through Fort Myers, on through Arcadia, and then to my final destination and adventure of the trip, Pioneer Park in Zolfo Springs. This park features camping and an excellent ramp that acts as a gateway to the Peace River that will put you on some fantastic fossil hunting. With the limestone banks and creek bottom, you had to be cautious in using the gas outboard engine when running upstream. and in some places it just became too shallow to use the motor, and you had to get out and pull the boat through small rapids. I found the best place to find fossils was in an area with a fast-moving current over a hard limestone bottom. That would tend to catch the gravel and the fossils in it, and then all you had to do is to reach down, dig up some sediment, and put it on your screen and shift it out to find the fossils. Today's finds included some fossilized shark teeth and manatee bones, along with some petrified wood. Heading back to the ramp with the force of the current behind me was really nice. It gave me time to think of the incredible experiences I have had over the last couple of days due to some bad weather that changed my plans. Don't miss another adventure. Please subscribe to my channel.